Welcome back, everybody. I panicked because I totally forgot that I had to come in and put this stuff on when this got tacky, and because I was on the phone yip yapping my jaws. And so I ran in here real quick and I put this stuff on here while I was on the phone, and because I was on the phone with my sister. Anyway, and so while I was on the phone with her, I came in here and I put this stuff on here. So I wanted to show you what I did. Basically, I just laid, this is going to be the top of my tray versus flipping everything over and making this the top. So this is going to be my top. So I put the 4 words in, and then I cut these things off of, they were all attached to this. And so I cut these stars off, placed them on there, and then these were the things that were with that. So then I cut these off, and then I just cut them into shorter little deals to make them look like that. Placed all that in there, and now it's ready for a top coat. So I am going to mix up a little resin, and I think I'm going to add a little rainbow sparkle to it. Just a little, not much, just enough, and then we're going to top coat this, and then I'm going to let it cure overnight, and then we'll come in the morning and we will take this out of the mold. So let me mix up some resin. I think because this was just a real thin layer, so yeah. So I'll mix up what I need to put a top coat on this, and you don't need to really watch me do that. So I just wanted to let you know that I did get everything placed, and on here it's stuck, it's cured, and I will go ahead and put a clear coat on the top of this with a little bit of rainbow marabou in it, just a little, not much. And then in the morning I'll come back and we'll demold this and we'll see what it looks like. I think it's going to be really pretty. So hopefully you guys like that. I think it's really cute. I tried to fill up the space and not make it look too busy, but yeah, I really like it. So it'll really look cool when it's got the top coat on it. So I'll go ahead and get it top coated. It's just clear, so you guys have seen me do that a billion times, but I'll go ahead and get it mixed and get it poured, and we'll come back in the morning because it's about 10:30 p.m. here, and I'll get it top coated and we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. Everyone sleep well, sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the morning with my cup of coffee. All right, guys. Good night. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Well, this is cured. Let me tell you, guys, I sat here for at least an hour chasing bubbles. I still have a couple right here, but other than that, I think I got away with no bubbles. Well, there's one right there, I guess. But these letters, and there's one right there. These letters threw off so many bubbles. Craziness. And these things too. These little blue things. There's some right there too. So I figured what I could do once I get this out of the mold is I can poke those simple ones, because there aren't any other ones, and then maybe put a top coat on it, because it's the mold wasn't quite full. It was close, but not completely full. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And when you look at it, because of the angle of the camera, it looks like my letters are crooked. But let me see if I can get a good view so you guys can see. It's hard because the way of the camera makes the letters look crooked, but they're not. And it's a little bendy still, but not bad. So what do you guys think? Camera glare. Trying to get the best angle here without these lights glaring. It's kind of hard to... I'll get pictures of it and put it at the end of the video, but I can still... I've got plenty of room on the top still. I'll put a top coat on it, and that'll fix those little bubbles. Not a problem. But that's what it looks like on the back, which you're not going to see the back. But yeah, I like it. It's very patriotic. Very 4th of July. Alright guys, I'll get a top coat on it, and I will get pictures of it and get it at the end of the video so you guys can see. The red and the white and the blue are very faint in the background, which is what I wanted because I didn't want that to overtake our stuff that we put in it. So that's really good. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I like it. It's pretty. I don't think I'm going to put any handles on it because I just want it. I mean, I don't really have any silver handles, which is what would need to go on it. I don't think. Let me go check just a second. I mean, I have these. Those would look good on there. I think I might have Step Up bigger. Except I don't like the gold. And that's these. But in all honesty, I like the littler ones better. They're a little sparkly. They look like fireworks. I just need to have my husband cut those off, and then I can put those on there. What do you think? I think those would be pretty. Okay, decision made. I'll put those little handles, the little tiny ones, on there, and I'll put them on when I put the top coat on. And then I will get pictures, put it at the end of the video. Alright guys, thanks for coming in with me on this patriotic second project. Today is the 3rd, so tomorrow is the 4th. I don't really have any other patriotic things that I'm doing unless I absolutely think of something today to do. But Jennifer asked me if I ever have any extras, and I do, always. I always have extra resin, but I always put it in something big, like large molds, and so this was one of them. And I'm always pouring my resin into a bigger mold. So in this one, I had clear left over, and so I poured in some purple alcohol inks let that cure. Then I just had clear, and so I just poured that in there. And then this was left over from, gosh, it's been a while, I can't remember. I used, this is my mix, my Mardi Gras mix. So this is a vase, a sparkly vase. So that's one. And then this little guy is cured. I've been pouring into it for a while, so we're going to unmold that. And then this is a heart that I've been pouring bits and pieces into, so we're going to take that out of there. And then, of course, you guys seen the cat. I haven't got eyes on it yet. I'm still working on that. And then this is one of the little stands. I haven't filled the rest of it up yet. It's a red, white, and blue. I'll figure out something for that. Now I have plans for all these big pieces. Is that... I think I have more, but they're not sitting right here in front of me. So I'll show you them as I do them. I just haven't... I try to save them because I usually have plans for them. And so this was a heart that I just poured just resin into as I was doing it. Dropped it. So nothing spectacular on that. Now this is my pretty little bowl mold. So we're going to get this out of here. I have not poured the lid yet. Now I poured this in layers, and this here kept its shape as I built up the layers, so I didn't have to support it after I got so many layers in it. So I will be pouring the lid next. Let me move this out of the way before I drop something on it. I'm going to spray some alcohol down there. Down there. All right, now we should be able to get it off much easier. Turn the mold back inside right. Put that aside. Okay, check this out, you guys. I've just, from all of these pours that I've been doing, just random colors, like the whites for the blooms. And then what I did is I would take alcohol ink and I would drop it inside on top of the half circle, which is this in here. So I would drop like 3 or 4 drops of alcohol ink in there, and then I would pour the white left over from the blooms. I'd pour it right on top of it. And so look at the effect that that gave on the inside there. And so each time I chose a different color. Started off with purple, and then I did blue, and then I did green. And then for that layer, I just did, it was clear. I had clear left over, so I put the clear on there, and then I did a Petri effect I just did purple and pink, and then I put white alcohol ink on top of that, and then I had some of the blue left over from the dominoes, so I poured that on top of that and some of the white on top of that. And then yesterday I had some of the clear left over from topping, not very much, but just enough to fill this up. And so this is how it turned out. I like the clear edge. So that's how it looks. Isn't that cute? It turned out really unique. Now I'm going to start on the lid and see if I can get it to, and I have a plan for this, but I can't release it yet until I finish the lid. So that's how that turned out. And I'm going to start on the lid next, and then I have a plan for the cat, and I have a plan for this. So bear with me, just bear with me on this, and then I'll release the information once I get these complete. So it's a surprise, and you know me and my surprises. So all right, that's my patriotic tray, and I will finish that, get it, pictures of it, get it at the end of the video, and then I'll start on the lid for this. This is done. The cat's not done. And then once those are all complete, I'll release what I'm going to do with those. And but yes, I always have extra resin left over. I just don't make tiny things. I don't like tiny things. I always make big things. And those big things are always something that, well, I can't say anymore. But I always make big things. I don't make little keychains or any of that stuff, because I don't like little things. I like to make big things. So that's the answer to that question. So, all right, guys, thanks for coming in with me on this patriotic tray. I'll get the handles on, get a top coat on it, and we will move on to the next video. Tomorrow is July 4th, but there will be a video because even though I am 100% American and I do believe in the 4th of July, it's just not my favorite holiday anymore, because this holiday absolutely stresses me out, because Milo has to be medicated for it, and because it totally wrecks his world, because it's like a war zone around here with the fireworks, and so he has to literally be medicated for it, and it just breaks my heart. So so with that, I will see you all on the next video. Everyone have a safe and happy 4th of July. And I will, so I was trying to think. Something's running through my head about another project, but I'll figure that out. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.